Watch my lids closely. Today we'll be going from this to this with the help of makeup and lid tape. Hi everyone, it's Smitha. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use an invisible lid tape on hooded eyes after you've applied makeup. So if you're ready, let's begin. Look straight in the mirror and try to see your lid space. If you can't see much of your lid space because it's hiding under some extra skin, which we call the hood, then you might have hooded eyes. Hooded eyes are common and normal, and I personally find hooded eyes absolutely stunning. But when you apply eye makeup over your lid, you may not be able to see it because it goes and hides under the hood. While makeup has absolutely no rules, there's ways to enhance your features using makeup. And there's also tools that come in handy like the lid tape. First, let's start with the makeup. I'm going to be using the Precisely My Brow from Benefit on my brows. This is an eyebrow pencil with a micro tip. So it's very easy to draw hair-like strokes and it looks very natural. A good drugstore dupe for this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. The pencil tips are very similar, but I find that the Benefit one is far more pigmented than the NYX one. And I know Wet n Wild also has a micro tip pencil now, which I haven't tried. If any of you have tried, let me know how that works. I'm using the shade 4 and I only fill in the sparse areas. I don't make it any thicker than it already is because I want to use all that space below my brows for eye makeup. As you can see, I have discoloration on my lid, so my lid color is completely different from what it is under my brows. So I'm going to even out everything. And for that, I'm going to be using a concealer. This is the Milani concealer in the shade 145. And the reason I want to even out everything is because I want to create this illusion of a bigger lid space. One of my favorite tools to use for eye makeup is Scotch tape. This is just regular office tape. I'm going to stick it in the back of my hands a couple times to remove that extra stickiness so it's not too harsh on the skin. And I'm going to stick it as an extension of my lower lash line in the outer corner. Today I'm going to be using the Apricot Me Knot palette. This is by Colourpop. I'm dipping into Tarte to Tarte with a large blending brush. Now this is the e.l.f. concealer brush which I use as a blending brush. If you've followed me for a while, you know I have an obsession for these larger brushes. All I'm going to do is start pushing that eyeshadow towards the lid from the outer corner. Again, you don't have to be precise in the outer corner because the tape is going to take care of that for you. All you have to do is keep pushing that eyeshadow towards the lid from the outer corner and build the intensity. And when you're happy with the intensity, you can move on to the next deeper shade. And I'm going to dip into Got It Bad. With the same brush, I'm going to do the same thing. Start pushing that eyeshadow towards the lid from the outer corner. What that's going to do is it's going to mix with the first eyeshadow that we used and give you that beautiful ombre of shades. Again, I'm going to keep adding more eyeshadow till I'm happy with the intensity, till I use the next deeper shade, which is going to be Bar None. This is a deeper brown shade, again picking it up with the same brush and doing the same thing, but I'm not going to push it out as much as I did with the other two eyeshadows. I'm going to keep it closer to the outer corner. In case you're wondering, I'm not cleaning my brush every time I'm picking up the next eyeshadow because there's going to be residue left in the brush, which is going to mix with the new eyeshadow to give me that seamless blend. I'm going to use Puree right in the center of the lid using my finger, and then using the larger e.l.f. brush, I'm going to go over my lid one time just to make sure everything looks seamless. Next, I'm going to be using a tiny bit of black eyeshadow. This is called Let's Do It from Colourpop in the very outer corner closer to my lash line using a fluffy brush. That's not only going to add to the ombre of shades that we've used, but it's also going to create a soft wing, and soft wings are extremely forgiving on hooded eyes. I'm going to remove the tape and clean up underneath. There's a mark left in the outer corner which will go away in a couple minutes. You don't have to worry about that. It's time to balance the lower lash line with the lid. First, I'm going to use Tarte to Tarte. I'm going to buff it out in my lower lash line using a flat, fluffy brush. Right over that, I'm going to be using Got It Bad just to increase the intensity. And then I'm going to be stamping that black eyeshadow closer to my lashes in the very outer corner using a flat definer brush. Using jam on it, I'm going to highlight my inner corner using a pencil brush. It's time to finish up with some mascara and if you prefer some lashes, but before that I'm going to be using the lid tape. I prefer to use it before mascara because in case I need to fill in some gaps or use some eyeshadow over it, I can get done with it before I use the mascara. The one that I use and prefer is called Cutie Cuter. I know it's a weird name, but it's a fabulous lid tape. It's transparent, so when it goes on the lid, you can't even see it, and it's water activated. So I'm going to spritz some water on it. It becomes tacky and I'm going to attach it on my lid. And I mostly like to lift the hood in the outer end, so I'm going to be attaching it right on top of that fold line. I'm using the small size tape. This also comes in a larger size. I've tried that and it doesn't suit me, so I just like the smaller size. I'm using the tongs provided by them, so I'm going to slowly push it in, and that is going to create a new crease line and a larger lid space. Let's look at the before again. And here is the after applying the tape, and as you can see there's more lid space now, so you can see the eye makeup clearly. I'm going to attach it on the other side as well. Time to finish up. Just to brighten up the eyes, I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals eyeliner in Diamond in my waterline. And for mascara, I'm going to be using Rem Beauty. There's two different types of mascaras. I love this one because of the wand. It's narrow and tapered on top, so it's very easy to use it, especially on small hair. And I'm going to run my lash comb through it to make sure it's not clumping, and then I'm going to finish up with a coat of mascara in my lower lashes. I paired this look with the City Beauty City Lips Plumping Lip Gloss in Crimson. One of my favorites. It's opaque and it plumps the lips and it looks absolutely stunning. I've been using this lid tape quite often because it's transparent. You can't even see it on the lid and it goes right on top of the makeup and it doesn't spoil the makeup. And obviously it lifts my hood and I can show off my eye makeup. And when I've put in so much effort in creating my makeup, I would love to show it off. The lid tape is comfortable, it's long lasting, it doesn't come off till you pull it off. And it's very easy to pull it off. Just lift one corner and pull it off either with your fingers or tweezers like me, whatever you prefer. And it comes right off. Obviously you cannot wash this and reuse it. Luckily it comes in a set of 120 pieces and I've been using the same set for the past couple years. And I still have over 100 pieces which will run me for the next 5 to 10 years. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in comments, and if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to thumbs up and do check out the description box for all the products that I used along with links. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and stay tuned for an exciting playlist of all the hacks that I've learned over the years right after this video in the end screen. I love you guys so much and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.